Ooh, that's scary. The lighting is different. Sorry if that's strange. It's above me now a little bit. Thought I'd try something different. I've now made like 10 different videos reading and discussing alternate reality creepypastas and grim darks and just general My Little Pony AUs now. And also a lot of the creators of the series that I've been discussing, talking about, whatever, have been commenting under my videos, saying very kind things. And I mean, I did not expect that. So if any creators are seeing this, thank you for the amazing, incredible art that you make. It is so cool what you do. Anyways, I just made a playlist for all of the Infection AU stuff, so if you like these videos and need more to binge and maybe YouTube isn't showing you all of them, I now have just the thing for you. And tonight we are going to be looking at an MLP Infection AU called Rainbow Carnage. Dun dun dun! First though, I have a really interesting quick story to tell you. It's kind of unrelated to the video, but it's just something I need to get off my chest because it's kind of funny and also pretty cool. I recently met up with a friend of mine who just was released from the psych ward, and we ended up talking for like 6 hours in a ramen shop. And long story short, while she was in the psych ward, she met this girl. Now her and the girl heard a noise while in the psych ward that reminded them of horror, specifically like analog horror, and supposedly that started a whole conversation about the genre as a whole. And my friend, as any Legion member would, recommended my channel. And the other girl was like, holy shit, you know who Daniel Profeta is? So yeah, first off, I'm famous. Feel free to address me as the #1 YouTuber in the world from now on. And also, this confirmed all of my suspicions that the only people who would watch this channel are people in the psych ward. I've been out for a while. I'll always be there in spirit, and it seems my spirit is being carried on. Fantastic. Anyways, I thought that was awesome, and I wanted to share it with you because I'm a vain asshole. So yeah, shout out Emma. Rainbow Carnage was created by Junofoxx, and as I understand it, it is quite violent, with many characters coming to untimely demises, even at the hands of their now infected friends. So buckle up, destroy that like button. Go subscribe to the original artist via the link in my description, and let's start making it difficult to sleep at night some more. My Rainbow Carnage Friendship is Dead, Part 1. Right off the bat, we see Fluttershy attempting to escape in the pouring rain, while 3 hooves stretch towards her, covered in, rainbow colors, likely implying that those are, it's like mold of the infection. It's like the molding skin of a zombie. And also you might notice the creative artist's logo in the form of a tattoo on Fluttershy's leg, and she goes flying off into the night, the rain beating down around her. And she's headed specifically towards probably Cloudsdale, I think, or just, clouds. Rainbowdash, hello? She does not seem happy. Look at those big, wet, glistening eyes. Now the tattoo has moved to her hair, or she just has many tattoos, I don't know. A drop of a rainbow-colored substance smacks her in the nose from the ceiling, and she cries out, oh no. Obviously, the infection has already gotten to Cloudsdale. Oh shit, there's Rainbowdash. The dripping from the ceiling was coming from her saliva or her tongue, and she stares down with red, crazed eyes. Fangs have appeared in her mouth, and her neck is twisting backwards from where she clings to the wall. We see a feather slowly fall to the ground, tainted with the rainbow curse. Spooky stuff. She got me. The infection only takes a few hours to spread. I can't believe she got bitten before I could get here. For her and Scootaloo. Where is she? Fluttershy! More screaming, and I don't understand why, like in a lot of comics, they use eek, like E-E-K, as a scream noise. Eek! Who screams like that? I don't scream like that. I don't know anyone who screams like that. It's such a weird, I don't know, what's it called? Onomatopoeia? The thing that's like a sound that you, like the spelling of a sound, but it's not an actual word. I just don't think it fits with screaming. I digress though. I'm waxing poetic about nonsense. I'm glad you got away. I've been hiding for a while. She turned after Vapor bit her and she hid me away. Said some pony would find me. Maybe we can get back to Twilight's castle? Well, Scoot, my wing, she got me. I only have a bit of time, but I'll do my best to get you out of here. Just be really careful not to touch me. Let's go. Before she... Suddenly the door slams and their eyes narrow with fear. Rainbowdash breaks down the door, the rainbow substance glistening on her leg. She's so fast! I've got to get Scoots to the hot air balloon outside. They begin flying away, tears streaming from their eyes. As Rainbowdash seems to fly after them or crawl after them, upside down or hanging around, real ones will get it. She opens up her jaws, clamps down on Fluttershy's hair as lightning strikes in the background. Ooh, very dramatic. And it seems that this pulls Fluttershy back and kind of throws her off her axis, making it impossible to fly correctly and sending Scootaloo hurtling through the air. Scootaloo lands on a solid cloud, which is good, and Fluttershy screams out, "Get up, Scootaloo! Run!" Their eyes blink, open and closed, and we get a point of view shot of Fluttershy getting dragged away underneath a very tall-looking Rainbowdash here. Oh, Jesus. Rainbowdash completely devours Fluttershy. I just gotta jump. It's flying away. Scootaloo starts running towards the hot air balloon, jumping through the rain and gusts of wind to grab onto the ladder dangling down from the big pink and purple balloon, with Rainbow in hot pursuit. I'm sorry, Dash, and especially sorry, Fluttershy. You just came to save us. You were truly brave. Hopefully I'll be safe here. Maybe land near Twi's castle. I wish Luna and Celestia were here. Every day there's more horrific events going on in Ponyville. It's like a never-ending cycle of doom and destruction, just like the show. Well, I don't think things could possibly get any worse from this point on. Holy shit, lightning comes flying from the sky and cracks into the balloon that looks kind of like a gumball, and it looks like it bursts, and I'm imagining Scootaloo's gonna go down. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Let's see. Yep, there she goes, hurtling down, probably to her death, with the shadow of Rainbowdash looming above her. This is terrible. Ooh, that's scary. Rainbowdash hurtles down, fangs wide. The mouth kind of reminds me of a snake here. Scootaloo decides to turn around to see the fangs of death hurtling towards her, truly caught between a rock and a hard place. Suddenly, Twilight swoops in to save Scootaloo. At least I think that's Twilight. I've got you. That blast should suspend her for a moment. Where's Fluttershy? Ellipses. Oh, I see. Let's get to the castle. Get you safe and warm. Ellipses. Good thing the barrier is still up. Ellipses. We have to find Sweetie Belle. Rarity is going tomorrow morning to look again. She just got back. AJ and Apple Bloom are here, but Big Mac was bitten and he stayed behind. We knew that those rainbow cookies were off, but not sure how or what they are infected with yet. Zecora is helping us. Wow, this is reminiscent of the cookie virus, which also had the rainbows cookies thing going. I wonder how this series will differ from the other one. There's a lot of differences just in art style. We have way more of an emphasis on the animation or just comic panels that are showcasing actions as opposed to lots of blocks of text. Now, I like blocks of text. It gives me a lot to do. I enjoyed trying to read for the characters and whatnot, but also having more action sequences and more of the super creepy art is always a plus in my book. And I imagine Scootaloo responds to this block of text with ellipses. Hey now, Scoot, what happened isn't your fault. Not at all. We'll figure this out. Just walk down the hall a bit. You'll find Pinky. She's entertaining all the foals. I know she'll make you smile. Dash is probably gone now. Ellipses. Bone cracking and flesh sounds as I think that's probably Rainbow devouring someone else under the light of the full moon. I love how evocative that art piece was with the contrast of the dark against the white of the moon. It was really cool. This next section is called The Day It All Started, which I think is going to give us kind of a bit of context since we had started right in the middle of everything going on. Ha! These rainbow cookies from the factory will be amazing! Every pony will look so stupid. Every pony will look so funny. They said something about the rainbows this week being off. I think they were just exaggerating. I'll leave these here in Ponyville and take the rest to the Wonderbolts. Whew! Ow, that's painful. They said something about the thing being bad. I think they're just exaggerating. Let's continue. Rainbowdash, why are you an idiot? I don't understand. I mean, it is canonical to the show, but still. Maybe you should try stretching your eye muscles for a change? Oh, yay, a snack. I'm sure just one won't hurt. Little do you know. That didn't taste very good. Also, my tummy feels all bubbly. I'll just lay down. Maybe that'll help. That will not help. Vapor Trail, what's happened here? Wait, did you bite Soren? He's acting weird. No, stay back. A deep, low growl. I would demonstrate the deep, low growl, but I would rather keep myself safe. She did get a small bite on me, so I'm glad I could get you here to the Rainbow Factory since I'm not sure what will happen to me. I want you to lock the door behind me. I'm sure the girls will be able to figure this whole thing out. No matter what you see or hear, don't open that door, okay? Don't go being an egghead. I wouldn't know anything about that. It hurts. Everything hurts all over. It feels like my spine is twisting. My shoulder blades. I can't breathe. These cookies. Why? What went wrong? And now we're back to the present day. From what little information I could get from Scootaloo, it seems like an accident. This is stemming from the rainbow's chemistry in the factory. What was wrong with the rainbows? I'll just head down to the lab Zecora's in, because Zecora, as always, is going to have age-old wisdom, which is going to save the day. I want to see an infection AU where Zecora is like dead wrong, you know? Or infected immediately and can't help anyone. Suddenly Zecora is screaming, Zecora! Applejack, wait! Come on. Is that what's gonna happen now? Is that literally? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I swear. Damn. Pinky, you must stay here, darling, and keep the ponies calm. We can't have chaos running through here. Did somebody say chaos? Sorry. I'm going down to see what's happening. Pinkie Pie does not look like the bastion of joy that she usually is. Oh no. Applejack. Zecora. She got through my magic. Celestia, what the hell are you doing? Okay. I gotta ask, how did Applejack's hat get impaled on the horn? I must admit she looks very snazzy with the horn, and also with like the rainbow gushing down from the mouth to the floor. Oh my lord, I'm just now noticing Applejack's corpse where there's like half of her body. So remember what I just said about Zecora? I want to see one where Zecora can't help anyone. Maybe I should stop talking and wishing things into existence, huh? You've taken too many of my friends. I have to deal with you. Okay, this is crazy, like genuinely, with like the context of the show and what Celestia and Twilight's relationship is to each other. And I guess generally speaking in all of these AUs, one of the most messed up parts is seeing the friends pitted against each other because someone will be infected and then you have to like make a decision, leave tonight or live and die this way. In this case, it's a student versus the teacher, or a mentor and their apprentice. And Twilight really looks up to Celestia, as we've seen throughout the entirety of the show and in pretty much all of the related material, like fan material. This point of, all right, now you've done too much and I have to try and face against you, while also knowing that you're going up against one of the most powerful creatures in the entire universe, the one who has kept good and evil in balance and is basically God. Mephistopheles is not your name, but I know what you're up to all the same. I will listen hard to your tuition, and you will see it come to its fruition. I will turn your face to alabaster when you find your servant is your master. Not that that's relevant, I just thought it'd be funny to reference. Also, you might notice in the background, there's another pony sneaking up, kind of right beneath Twilight's hair. Hiss, hiss. Damn, she looks scary as hell, oh my god. Her jaw snaps. When suddenly something flies in and seemingly chops her like head off or stabs her neck. What on earth? You took her from me! Because of you, Apple Bloom has no siblings now! I think you need me. Oh my god, Sweetie Belle suddenly comes flying or crawling in like a spider creature. Holy shit, that's awful. And immediately wraps Rarity up in a web. This is me when I'm playing Mugenics and you get to the end of the caves and there's a spider queen that throws webs at you that make it so you can't like use your normal attack. I lost over and over and over again there until finally figure out the kind of cracked method of using the tank with a bunch of thorns, and you just keep building thorns. And then there was one run, the tank had an ability where if you didn't use movement one turn, you got like 3 moves the next turn, and thorns stacked each, like you could pass your movement to get extra thorns. So if you wait in one place for the first turn, then you just stack. It's amazing. Really fun, especially when you also have another character, probably a cleric, who is able to give the tank even more moves with healing abilities that relate to movement. What am I talking about? I'm sorry. It's a fun game. I've been playing it a lot. Okay, so Rarity gets pulled up into Sweetie Belle's grasp, and she screams, "Sweetie Belle, no! Twi, help me!" Twilight begins charging up. This is one of Twilight's special moves. Glitter. Oh, I mean teleport out of danger, not glitter. My bad. I was able to teleport us back down the hallway. We need to get you and the others out of here. Possibly make it to the Crystal Empire. Last mail from Shining Armor said they were safe. Sweetie, she's a monster. God, I'm alone. Hiss. Oh no, they're coming. Let's go, Rarity. Run! Follow Pinkie Pie down into the tunnel. I'll bar it off. Fillies and colts first. All ponies are in, Twi. Get Rarity in. Thanks, Pinkie. Your hair seems more normal now. Pinkie? The door slams. No, wait! Oh no. Pinkie, open the door. Sorry, Twi. They need your magic to survive. I've got a few tricks to slow Sweetie Belle down. I love you all. If there's a cure, I know you'll find it. Why are you sacrificing yourself? Who asked you to do this? And now your hair is back to being depressed pony again. Why do they always do this? Why do they always feel like they need to sacrifice themselves when there's like not impetus that's forcing them to do it? It's just me and you now, Sweetie Belle. Moments later, escaping Twilight's castle. Oh, there's a rainbow up in the sky. We must stay quiet and alert. We're outside now. My force field will keep us safe for the most part. Don't draw attention to us. They're slowly creeping through the countryside with like a giant pink magic sparkly shining bubble over them. All right, guys, we need to be really quiet. Don't draw any attention. Speak of the devil. Twi, it's Rainbow. Every pony use your magic to cover yourself and one other pony. Rarity, Trixie, make a new force field. Keep the foals safe. Looks like Rainbowdash is breaking through. Twilight, no! Rainbowdash sinks her very strange teeth into Twilight's wing. We won't have one as strong as Twilight, but we have to keep the foals safe. Rarity says as she boots up another energy field, this one bright and blue. I won't let you have them, and I won't allow myself to turn. Uh-oh, is Twilight also about to, end it all? They start flying up through the cloud barrier, through the lightning. Suddenly, another creature comes swooping in. We've got you. When Discord found out about Fluttershy, he gave me this collar to control with my magic. He wants revenge. Hello, everyone. It's me, Discord. I gave someone a collar to control my actions. I'm calling it now. Discord is a kinky motherfucker. I have to put you in REM sleep. I need to take your wing. Twilight's REM sleep. Twilight, it's me, Luna. I love how instead of Friendship is Magic, this series is called Friendship is Dead. Every pony get through the portal, now! Leaving behind the wing and leg of Rainbowdash. Is that implying Rainbowdash is now no more? Suddenly an explosion. A loud boom. Who wants to party? Oh, Jesus, that's terrible. Good job, girls. I'll see you there. All right, who's next? Pinkie Pie survived. Let's freaking go! Hell yeah! Doesn't this seem extreme, Cadence? No. We now know crystal ponies are immune. After using the infected blood from Twi's wing, we need to figure out how to use crystal pony blood for a cure before Luna wakes up. Twilight, wake up! Wake up! A deep growl is heard. Oh damn. Sombra caught Discord and Starlight Glimmer when they went out to save more ponies? Yes, we've got to figure out this cure. Wait, Twilight's waking up. So Sombra showed up, and now he's causing problems and capturing people, and I guess he's gonna be probably the big bad now. Save them. Ascend once more. Looks like Twilight's getting her magic back. I know what to do. Give me the crystal pony blood. Here you go. Wait, Twilight, please don't go. I've lost so many friends. I can't lose you too. I have to, Scoot. Our friends fell, so I could have a chance to save every pony. Be brave. Dun dun dun. Lightning flashes in the field of doom as King Sombra stares up at Twilight up in the sky with a pink glow around her, signifying that she's the, friendship guardian or whatever. And we can see it looks like Discord. Oh, damn, Discord's dead. He got them all. They're doomed. They're all doomed. It's all come down to this final battle, maybe. I don't know. Did they kill Celestia? Does the thing to the neck, did that end her existence? I'm not sure. A few miles away. Can't believe I lost my cannon. Something's flying up behind her, though. Lightning strikes, and her eyes go wide. She turns slowly. Something's approaching her quickly. Is Sombra drinking from the blood? Twilight's using her magic and her new wing, her really cool new flaming wing. Curing ponies far and wide, the crystal dust brings every pony back to life. Oh my god, is there going to be a happy ending? Holy. Is that Pinky? Right as Muffins was about to make Pinky the equivalent of a muffin, you know, by eating her. All the ponies are brought back to normal through the magic of the crystal, the Crystal Empire blood dust stuff. You know, given Horse's teeth, I think that bite would still hurt. Twilight Sparkle was enveloped in a crystallized tomb of her own making, pushing her magic and the crystallized dust from the crystal pony blood all throughout Equestria, a sacrifice only she would make. And then there's Scootaloo. After witnessing many friends and family die horrifically, and then saying to the one person they seem to care about left, "Hey, please don't die. I need you." And Twilight being like, "Yeah, well, tough luck. I need to do this." And then sacrificing herself, and now there's Scootaloo down there. "I promise I'll be brave. We all will." My question is, did it bring the dead people back to life? Twilight stares down, and then we are treated to the end? ? And so concludes Rainbow Carnage, the super cool, super violent My Little Pony Infection AU. We didn't get like a super specific answer of whether or not the characters at the end are all alive, but you know, healing or curing all the ponies makes me think maybe it's only Twilight that ends up making that final sacrifice. Otherwise, like half the characters in the show are dead now. I mean, it's an interesting choice. Okay, so that was Rainbow Carnage by Junofoxx. Again, you can find links to Juno's social media stuff in the description below. Specifically, you should definitely do that because there's a lot of other Infection AUs that they've made. We should cover more. You know, if you guys know of any others that are good, let me know. I will cover more of them. It seems like this person has made like 4 or 5, 6 or 7, 8 or 9 of them even. One of my favorite things about this series in particular is the emphasis on both the comic book style, but also like the action. That was action packed. I was like on the edge of my seat the entire time. We were like in it, you know. A lot of the stories that we've covered thus far have a very storybook and lore book approach, where you're seeing through like journals or these diary entries what is going on in a way that it feels like we're uncovering a mystery. I really like that feeling. It's very fun. This one, and I think 1 or 2 others that we've covered so far, are different in that it's very, you're there while it's happening. You're watching the story unfold as it does. There's not a massive emphasis on, you know, lore stuff, and it's more, you know, in the moment. And I think that's one of the main things that made this series unique. Other than, I really like the subverting expectations by killing off Zecora, or, all right, guys, we need to be really quiet and not draw attention to ourselves, and then it's like big, flashy, shiny magic, and then Rainbowdash immediately sees them. That's hilarious, dude. Holy shit, that was fucking so funny. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. If you would, leave a like on this video, consider subscribing to the channel. You know, it really helps. I appreciate you. Check out my other social media platforms. I'm on like Twitter and Instagram, and you know, I make music. I'm on Spotify and Bandcamp. You guys are awesome. And before I go, I would like to welcome in some new patrons. Welcome Jasper Jackal. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Love that for us and you. I hope that you enjoy the access to some exclusive material, and also just for supporting this channel and my ability to pay editors to edit my videos so I'm able to make videos more frequently. So thank you. Also, thank you Rudoodle, Nervous, Birch, Cupid, Delphi, Joe, Bug, Linty, Paper, Gun, Geek, Dwarko, Kyojin, Opossum, AJ, Dark Beast, Bile, Coyote, Bat Noise, Phoenix, Bees, Amelia, Panflute, Thomas, Justin, Tom, Dave, Elkie, Stardrop, Nude, Joseph, Mr. Fox, George, Boris, Kim, Spider, Rotten, and Dissemiotic. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.